That is not true. I am not streaming Smash Bros. Twitch, please do. Oh, frick. What the frick? Twitch, please. I am not streaming Smash Bros. Why is Honkai Star Rail not in here? Bruh. Why is Honkai Star Rail not listed here? Excuse me. Okay. Well, get that out of here. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. Hopefully things are going okay. Let's see. Hopefully my PC can handle this. I still have not configured everything. Well, I'm not sure if everything is configured well. But yeah, finally back to streaming. I'm back from SmashCon, and I am streaming Honkai Star Rail 2.4 Trailblaze mission today. Because I am late, but I want to get this done before I stream more of the story of Zenless Zone Zero and Withering Waves. Yeah. So I'm like, what, 2 weeks late by this point? Whatever. Anyway, let's get on. Yeah. SmashCon was fine. I went 2 and 2 as expected. Yep. You have an interstellar message. Please check it promptly. Okay. Receive comms from the Shenzhou. My throat is a little irritated. Well. What's up, Pom Pom? Just got a message from the Shenzhou Lofu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule. Are we gonna get more fuel or something? Hey Jingyun. It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How are your trailblazing expedition going? Soon the Shenzhou Lofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Lofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Shenzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated. I don't remember, what the frick? OBS just crashed. Excuse me. One moment. Okay, I have no idea why OBS just crashed. Alright. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. If it does, I'm going to have to go back to just not using restream or just stream to YouTube for now until I get better hardware or something. I mean, Task Manager says stuff is okay. So, I don't know what's going on. Well, things are getting lively. We barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival and we're already being invited to another special event. I'm still recovering from the drama caused by the last festivity. Yeah, me too. But wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend 2 ceremonies in a row? Aren't we supposed to be focused on restoring astral charts and doing some serious scientific exploration? So, should we should leave March behind to take care of the Express? Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers like Friday or Saturday. Oh, okay. The Shenzhou Lofu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety. But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection. No need to worry. The War Dance is not like the Trimony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Shinzo ships. Aside from Starskip performances, it's mostly martial contests, nothing too different from the Taiken Roboball contest we've seen before. What? What do you think, Himiko? Since you've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling. There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herda's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalanga Abyss to Ron May, member number 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks. Oh, so that means we're not going to Lofu. Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to extend the ceremony. So here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Shinzo Lofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, Echo, March, and Dan Heng will represent the Express and attend the War Dance. What do you two think, Echo and Dan Heng? I want to play with Leviathan fossils too. Himiko and Mr. Yang will be busy with serious research. Besides, fossils can't compete with martial contests when it comes to fun, right? Plus, you're the only one with so many friends on the Lofu. It'll be lost if you don't come along. You've got to lead the way. Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Shinzo Lofu. Oh boy, narrating all this stuff is not going to be good for my throat. Or I could just let I don't know. I could just let it, just let the Japanese dubs go, and I just wait for them to stop talking. Or I could switch back to English. Meh. Let's go. Let's see. Kalanga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Our current research on Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms. That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown. The conversation between the two adults brim with complex Have a safe trip, you two. Don't miss us too much, Echo. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you. Himiko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the War Dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Dan Heng, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lofu, right? Just let you and Echo wander around aimlessly on the Lofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The ambrosial arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jingyuan wants to organize the War Dance, to show that the Shinzo Lofu is stable and safe. Since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend. Alrighty then. Coming back to this place brings back so many memories, you know. What memories? Care to spill the details? Well, it's nothing too poetic. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived at the Shinzo ship. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say. We're so easily pleased, actually. Sorry for this. Come on, don't jinx it. I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us. Echo, I saw Skyfaring Commission says that the Express is docked on Shinzo. Are you guys in Lofu already? Just go to Starskip Haven. Well, General sent me to welcome you all at Starskip Haven. See you in a bit. Is the Starskip Haven always discarded? There are so many people here. I can barely hear anything. I don't look like I belong here. Turning everything grayscale, except for red. Oh, oops. Papashi! Hey guys, hold on a moment. Hey, why are you here? Hey. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony. Oh, and Intellitron. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Shenzo Lofu? We know a little bit about it. What do you need? We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it? We came to the ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles. We just left there. Talk about coincidence. That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Lofu? I remember one where Danheng parted the waves, I guess. Exactly. We're Shenzo experts. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance, and that's why we're here too. Yeah, we know about that ceremony, but isn't the fighting ring still closed? I heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Lofu fighter jet. So it's even larger than a regular star skiff. Reading Felspar, I don't know. No doubt about it, it's a massive fighter jet. It's gotta be larger than a civilian star skiff. But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions. We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most. You're the expert here, Echo. Give them some suggestions. There it is. Why not visit Scale Gorge Waterscape? That's indeed a good idea. While the dreamscape on Penacony is all artificial, Scale Gorge Waterscape is a celebration of nature's resurgence. It has some remarkable scenery. Awesome. I love being out there in nature. Let's go to Scale Gorge Waterscape first. I'm a bit worried that nature-themed dream bubbles might be outdated, but hey, let's go check it out anyway. Do you want to go to Feikstroll Garden? To get all haunted and dark and stuff. See you later. Maybe we'll run into each other there in a few days. Look, Yenching's here. Really? Let's go catch up with him. I'm coming in swinging. You know everyone this way. Hello. Hey everyone, it's been a while. Here. What? What are you looking at? Doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you, but Yenching, are you... What's up, Miss March? They say kids grow up really fast. Yenching, are you a bit taller than before? We've only been away for a few months. Long time no see, Yenching. Long time no see. It's been a while. Hey, come along too, Mr. Dunhong. You just noticed? Bruh. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic. Seriously, I've never seen the Lofu so lively before. I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon, but seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing. Yep, there's people from other delves and travelers like you three who've come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The general said the ceremony would help the Shenzo Lofu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Shenzo Alliance places great importance on the ceremony too. The Shenzo ships, the Zhuming and the Yaoqing have both sent messengers to offer their blessings. I think both were mentioned before, right? Shenzo Zhuming? Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it, Echo. Excuse me. It's known as the Star Forge, and is responsible for providing more than half the Cloud Knight's armaments. The Shenzo Zhuming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayuan is a top-notch craftsman himself. Ah, if only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on Cloud 9. By the way, Yenching, where are we headed next? I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing. It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side. Well, you're pretty much the same in that regard. I agree. I look immediately over to Dan Hung. Okay. Just assemble quickly, get ready to protect the crowd. I just mentioned security and all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check it out, the situation. You're just as jinxed as March. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? We'll go with you. Alrighty then. Oh. Moon Rage. Enemies with this mark can enter the Moon Rage state. After enemies use attack, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that trigger Moon Rage. When Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the unit enters the Moon Rage state. At the same time, a Moon Rage countdown appears on the action order. When the countdown's turn begins, the Moon Rage is dispelled across all enemy units. Okay, but what does Moon Rage actually do? Oops. Why are there Boris in here? This ends now. No, it ends later, because I just friggin' slowed everyone. Pop. Alright. Hey, it's Yunlu. Yenching, you suck. Could give me. You just generate more swords. What do you mean? Do you need that sword to make more swords? Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on. Alright. IPC is here. Well, we appreciate your rescue, my Shinzo friends. Don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo? Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go. But the shipment isn't even meant for the Wolfu. It's an IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection? According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Wolfu must go through inspection. But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisin. Looks like this argument can go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution. You don't want to deal with them either right now. Hello, Darcy Evans. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm just getting on with Honkai Star Rail because I'm late. Alright, who's in charge here? I need some answers. Oh hey. Doesn't have a helmet. It's my fault, we let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility. With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. How am I doing? I'm doing alright, thank you. What about you? Now tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the Shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal? Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves the Juming's diplomatic vessel. Who are you? I'm Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for help, Lieutenant Yenching. The situation unfolded rapidly and shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving, and the Juming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship. So an IPC ship was attacked by the Borson near the Luofu, and Juming envoy saved them? This sounds complicated. Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Juming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the star skiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borson desperados decide to put up a fight before the prisoner transport star skiff could get there, and that's what you just witnessed. We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible. I see, it's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seed of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation. The Cloud Knights calmed the crowd, then dispersed, then the street was restored to its peaceful state. Alright. You look much maturer now, Yancheng. Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Shenzhou before the war ants is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance. Alright, now you're being poetic. What are those people, I mean, those monsters we just dealt with? Kobolds? I recognize that name, but I don't remember what they're from. You just called them Borson? Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borson. They're abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borson have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought? According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Shenzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me. Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borson have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer. Okay. But there's some things that can't be left unchecked. Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borson? Thank you. Well, it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back. Can't you just generate more swords, huh? I doubt she did it on purpose. She definitely did it on purpose. You go follow the popcorn and I go fetch the popcorn. You go follow the report and I go fetch the popcorn. It's gonna be quite the show. So when the Cloud Knights get into trouble, they have to call the emergency services too. Perhaps she's around here somewhere. Shouldn't we take a look? Alright, let's not keep the General waiting. Don't worry, there aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. Shouldn't be too hard to find her. Alright. Time to go. Hey. There sure are a lot of troublemakers around. What's up with this guy? Why is he looking like that? Alright. Now where'd I go? Palace of Astrum. It's been a long journey, Elder Huayan. Thank you for your presence. Oh? Yeah, don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me. Hey, it's a short dude. I'm coming in swinging. General, I brought over guests from the Express. I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were being a guest, General. Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express. How's everything going, General? Well, as well when you have friends coming from afar. I dreamed of you on Penacony. I'm gonna have to look up what that leads to later. Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Shunto Juming, known as the Flaming Heart. No need to be so formal, I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony. Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals. Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval. Just hope you're not getting Mara struck. It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan. It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan. What do I say? Glad to meet you, General. No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Lofoot, same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Junyan, the heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis? Hey, it's Yun Li. Indeed, there's Dan Heng, March 7th, and Echo. Without their help, I'm afraid the Lofu might not have easily overcome the crisis. So the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself. You're more than welcome, General Huayan. And this young friend is... I never introduced him. Yan Qing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Lofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges. So what are you doing here? What are you doing here, Yun Li? Great, great. It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. What is going on? Heh. One moment, I'm gonna see how the YouTube stream looks. Why the frick? Can okay, I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, maybe next time I just go back to streaming on YouTube. Only on YouTube. Seems I'm still having issues with restream. I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li. Are you gonna give him back the sword now? It's you. Oh, it's you. Hello. Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then. What a coincidence. I'm afraid I would have trouble finding this girl. Oh, now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted? She stole my sword! She helped me capture the escaped Borson prisoners at the Starscape Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you, but when you left, you took my flying sword with you. Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours. You forgot you took it? Bruh. Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope... Nope, that won't do. What? Won't do. You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just... well, you can't just take it back on the Juming when you lose your sword on the battlefield. You have to reclaim it on the battlefield. Bruh. Bruh. As for this little sword, it is supposed to strike that escaped Borson prisoner, but unfortunately its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string. And it missed its target. Alright, well, now she's just roasting him. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped hit its mark, the Borson prisoner would have gone away. Hold on a sec, you took my sword without even asking. Now you're refusing to give it back?